Ladies, I'm continuing this video because it cut off at determination. Let me tell you, when God takes precedence within you, because you see, God is not a bully. He's not going to bully you into believing. He's not going to bully you into loving. His love is unconditional. He loves you regardless if you acknowledge him or don't acknowledge him. Okay? But that determination, when you're determined, when you can envision yourself being in a better place than where you are. Meaning that means you could be in a trifling relationship, but within yourself, you envision yourself to be, in a loving, healthy, respectful relationship, even while feeling like crap. The whole point is you need an exit plan. Or you're single and you're feeling broken and you're feeling lonely. You ask God to fill your heart. And as I said in the previous video, volunteer your time. Occupy yourself. But I'm telling you, when you start glowing from the inside, you're going to glow on the outside. And you're going to start attracting different individuals. Then you'll have options. And once you have options, you establish boundaries. You want to date? You want to court? You know the boundaries? He's not coming over. What you mean you coming over? You mean you don't have no plans for me? You want to come over. And that's even for single women or single mother. Why come over? There's millions of things to do. And if you don't have the money, they have museums that's free. The library is free. The park is free. He could set up a picnic. There's a lot of free activities that don't require that person being in your personal space. Knowing your address. Like who is he? I don't care who hooked you up. That's the worst, the hookup. Do a background check. Protect you. Protect your heart. You see, I was sick and tired of my own self. You know what really made me change? And I said, God, I need help. It's something up with my self-esteem. I'm 40 now. I'm about to be 41 in September. At 37 on my birthday, this guy that I was dealing with, he didn't get me anything for my birthday. He had an attitude when I said, wait, you don't have anything planned? He had an attitude with me on my birthday. Picked a fight with me on my birthday. You know why this dude resented me? We were dating for 10 months? No, at that time, 9 months. We dated a total of 11 months. He took me on one date. You know why he resented me? Because I was like, no, you can't live with me and my kids. Because previously I had a psychotic living with me and my kids. This dude had spit in my direction. My daughters were terrified. I was so angry, I picked a butcher knife. I was going to stab him. I'm like, then who's going to raise my kids? It was hell getting that cycle out of my house. So I made a promise to myself and my kids that nobody was going to live in our house. So I gave myself a little break. But by the end of the year, before Christmas, vulnerable time, you reflect on your life. You're lonely. You see all these people in love. And a friend hooked me up with this guy, a narcissist. This dude had plans. He had plans for my place, to move in my place. And because I didn't let him, he called himself punishing me. He didn't celebrate holidays. He ignored birthdays, Valentine's Day, just anything that makes a woman feel special, even Mother's Day. Really, dude? You know how I grew out of that situation? Instead of it being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and then be exhausted and bitter and angry at everybody else, I cut that dude off at 11 months. That was 11 months too long. By the 7th month, I knew that this guy was not the one. But I held on. But when this guy dissed me on my birthday, and even my birthday was that September, I didn't cut this guy off till November, when Thanksgiving was coming around. But I assessed myself. I cried out to God and I said, what is up with me, God? Why do I keep picking these people. I stopped pointing at him. I had to look at myself. Like, girl, you're almost 40. You almost 40. You have 2 kids. You was married. Then you had a baby father. Then you stayed single for 6 years. But wait, you can't even call that officially single because I had a little friend. Even him, he was playing. He wanted to just come over. No commitment. You just want to come over. And then you want to tell me how much of a good woman I am, but never wanted to commit. But then I had to look at myself at 37 years old. Why was I making these choices? Oh, when I came to myself and I prayed to God and I said, God, don't allow me to be connected to anybody that's going to take focus off of my children. Lord, I'm making these bad choices. These girls are watching me. How could I preach to my daughters and tell them, hey, don't go with just any guy. Don't let no guy live with you. Don't sleep with this one, when I was doing it? These videos is just to help you all. Only those who are willing. There's going to be some that's going to watch it, roll their eyes. There's going to be some, it's going to touch them. I'm with you, sis. God is with you. Walk in your authority. Again, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are God's works. When you marinate on that, you think anybody could come for you? You think you're going to feel desperate to be with just anybody? Set the boundaries. Set the tone. There are great guys out here. This is not bashing. I pray that God leads you to the one for you. I pray that God's love overwhelms your soul and you attract good souls. Vessels of love and honor. I love you. You're a queen and that's a fact. Walk in it. Walk in authority. I love you. God bless you. Stay strong on this quarantine. Use this time to pray and meditate. It's never too late to get back up. Nobody's a bowl of perfection. Don't let these fake chicks make you think that they're all perfect and holy. Because you're not packaged the way they want you to. Girl, you are right, just right for God. He made you because you're special. And I love you. Believe that. God bless us.